In Unit 3, Lesson 4, we are going to start using unit rates to help us do unit conversions with measurement values. In this example, we are trying to decide if someone is speeding. Outside of the United States, they use kilometers as a measurement system. So Elena's mom thinks she is going underneath the speed limit because she is going 75 miles per hour and the maximum is listed as 80. To decide if she is speeding or not, we are going to calculate two unit rates. First one, we are going to calculate how many kilometers there are in 1 mile. To calculate a unit rate, we can take the original information and organize it into two fractions. So we have 8 kilometers, and as a rate we want to make sure we are using labels. 8 kilometers is 5 miles. And we want to figure out how many kilometers, so we're going to set this equal to how many kilometers in 1 mile. Remember, when we have equivalent rates, just like ratios, we can multiply or we can divide. Going from 5 miles to 1 mile, we are dividing by 5. And so whatever we did on the bottom, we'll do on the top. 8 divided by 5 is 1.6 kilometers. For part B, I'm going to organize my information a little bit differently, and I'll show you how to do this in a table. Let's make sure we have labels. So again, we're comparing kilometers to miles. And again, we're going to input the original information, 8 kilometers, 5 miles. For this one, we want to know how many miles are in 1 kilometer. So I'm going to place my 1 in the kilometer column. Okay, so same process, except looking a little bit differently visually. We want to know what we are doing to 8 to get it to be 1. We should notice that typically when we're finding a unit rate, we're going to be using division. So 8 divided by 8 will give me 1 kilometer. So I will do on my calculator 5 divided by 8, 0.625. For part 2 of this question, we're now going to use our unit rate to do some converting. So in order for us to prove if she is speeding or not, we need to convert 75 miles into kilometers so we can compare to the maximum speed limit. So I'm going to have to choose which one of these two unit rates is most helpful. And I'm going to do that by first putting my question into fraction form. So how many, I don't know, kilometers are in 75 miles. The unit rate that I'm going to choose is the one that has miles as 1. So I'm going to use this first one up here. So 1.61 kilometers is 1 mile. I'm choosing that unit rate because I want to easily be able to go from this second fraction to this fraction. And so I want a whole number 1 for the value I know. Then I can see, going from my second fraction to my first fraction, 1 times 75 will give me 75 miles. So I'm going to do 1.61 times 75 miles, and I get 120.75. So this is proving that she is going over the speed limit because 120 is bigger than 80.